Molly number again. Oh, go figure. Molly's doing her makeup that we just got from the mall today. Like,
it's so pretty. Like, it's like I almost only bought it for the packaging. It's too cute. There's like, it looks like, like on Christmas when people put like the garlands of like the pine, it looks like that.
so pretty.
It's really pretty.
So pretty.
So pretty.
So,
Just like us.
we're gonna tell you. Oh, remember how we were talking about our theater company on the last video? We favorited like 4 or 5 videos.
This is us plugging ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't do too many. We're probably gonna do some more, but there's like 2 or 3 from Miracle on 34th Street.
How many are actually on YouTube? Because we could
there's a lot.
Then we could just like pick one from each show we were in and then just favorite it.
Yeah, and then there's one of me and Molly when she was the queen and I was the witch.
I was a badass queen.
She was a badass queen. That's my queenie. I was a bitchy witch.
Bitchy witchy.
Bitchy witchy. That's me. I brought some attitude to the Wicked Witch of the West.
You brought attitude to that show. Oh my god.
Did.
One of the things I remember most about doing that show, did I tell you when I went on stage, like when like when I was like coming for the first time onto the stage, like I felt so dizzy. I like had like a brain rush, when you're like sleeping.
You told me that, and you were like, I thought I was gonna pass out.
I know, like I don't.
So I would just come on and be like, ugh, look what the cat's dragged in, and then drag you off stage and be like, oh well, I'll just use her to scare away the bunnies. Improv is a beautiful thing.
Improv like saves actors every day.
Because that was a children's show, and I was the oldest one in it. And oh my goodness, those kids were dropping lines everywhere.
It was ridiculous. Like I was impressed that they actually knew most of their lines by show. Yeah. But it was ridiculous how long it took them to learn their lines.
Yeah, and even during show, Dorothy and Alice. Alice was a lot better, but Dorothy.
And like it was like
shoot me in the face.
It was ridiculous how hard it was to get them to pay attention too.
Yeah, they wouldn't stand still. Like, as soon as they said their line, they would start like wandering around stage.
Yeah, and like even like the older kids would like instigate. They're like the instigators. Like they don't even set an example for
I know.
Kids.
Oh my goodness.
That irritates
who shall
me.
remain nameless. Yes, I just growled. So, we're going to tell you about one of our recent rehearsals. These are my stoner shades. Well, as coined by my ex-boyfriend, these are
coined by Sean.
These are my stoner shades. Oh.
Oh.
Weeds in my bra. Actually, no, I don't. I don't.
Weeds in the bra.
But
we kid. We kid.
No, I'm kidding.
Not really.
They're kind of not really. But no, I love my sunglasses. I really do. It's so difficult for me to find sunglasses I like and that actually fit my head because I'm tiny.
I got sunglasses.
I'm not even 5'1", people. I'm 5 1/2 an inch.
And you're not growing anymore.
And I'm
either.
done growing.
She stopped growing. Me, however,
Molly is like
5'8", and
she's gonna be like 6'2", and I'm gonna be like, oh hey Molly,
what's up?
Hey, how many beanstalks lately? I love you.
Madam.
I love you. Yeah, I love you so much. Okay. But yeah, so one of our recent rehearsals, I love kids, don't get me wrong, but these kids are bizarre. These like come out of the woodworks. I don't even
know where they all come from to audition either. Like with George C. Metellus, there were so many kids that I've never even seen before.
Yeah, and then they don't come back.
Exactly.
But yet we get more bizarre kids that just show up.
They just decide, hey, let's do this show for fun,
and then they get put in the show, and it's like, oh snap, you can't speak or read,
act or
read. Like half of them can't read, and I'm like, what does this say?
Really? Are you kidding me? Really?
I got pulled in the show like last minute. Like I have 3 weeks
For what? Oh, to learn new lines?
I
For
mean,
this show?
Yeah.
For Peter Pan?
Yeah, I have like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but
before,
you don't
Yeah,
have...
no, I mean, I'm just saying I have 3 weeks, like,
Yeah.
before the show.
Yeah. Just about. I haven't even learned on my lines too.
But she's Mrs. Darling. How cute is that? Oh, and a pirate.
And
I'm an Indian, a mermaid, and a pirate. And I
Yeah.
just died. But we told you this in the last video. So, anywho, there's this kid named Tyler who I love. He's my son on Facebook.
Oh my god, we love Tyler.
I love him. We're gonna adopt him when we're older.
Oddly, I don't think his mom would mind either.
No, his mom is all for it. She's like, take him, go.
Take him.
He's adorable. But he has a little brother named, what's his name? Do you even know his name? Connor. Who's the crocodile.
Like the crocodile that
the show.
Captain
And
Hook's
he just
afraid
is
of.
on this like skateboard like seat thing.
Shout out to Captain Hook.
What's up, Captain? Your hookers are here. Let's go, Captain Hook. Let's go.
Are you ready,
go.
Captain? You ready, Captain?
You ready, Captain? You ready? You ready? The show's coming up. You ready?
You ready?
You ready?
Son?
Son?
Captain?
Son?
Yo!
I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this.
We're keeping that. We're keeping that in this video.
Okay. But yeah, so anywho, this kid,
Any hoozles.
I had just died. So me and Molly dies right before me. And so me, Molly, and Ricky, who plays Peter, are off stage. And we're just chilling back there. And Connor he's like 4. He's 4. And he just comes back and is like, hi, and then runs away.
Yeah, remind me, Ricky's in there when he only says hi.
Yeah,
Ricky's
and then so we're just like, hi, like, okay. So we go back to talking, and then Ricky has to go on stage, and Connor comes back, and he's standing there for a minute, and then he just pulls down his shorts, and standing in his little, like,
tidy whities.
Yeah, and he just screams, tidy whities! And then, like, he's just standing there, like, for, like, a good, like, 30 seconds, which felt more like 20 minutes. And, like, what do you do for that? Like,
how do you even respond to that? I don't, and who does that either?
But, so anyway, then he pulls up his pants and goes, like, to the other end where, like, the door is.
Yeah, the door to exit, like, into the library area. And
he goes,
hey, bitches!
What 4-year-old does that?
And
do you know a 4-year-old that does that? Tyler is perfectly normal. I love Tyler.
He's nothing like Connor.
He's one of us. He's one of us. He really and truly is. But his brother, on the other hand, I don't know what planet he's from.
I just don't know about that boy.
He's not one of us. He's weird in a bad way. It's dinner. But hold on. We will finish this quickly. And so then he like leaves, and then Molly comes back, or he comes back, and Molly is sitting on the stool with like her feet crossed, legs crossed, feet crossed, one of those. And he like kicks her foot, and then acts like he trips over it and falls flat on his face, and then just lays there,
and then like army crawls
under the curtain.
And then when we go out to take notes,
and he comes back out and is like, "Don't make me flash you again," or like he was like, "Just like,
don't make me do it again."
And we're like, "Please don't, really, please don't,
please."
And then
when we go out to take notes from the director,
so first of all, we're telling Kevin and Ricky this, and
Ricky is dying.
Ricky's
from laughing.
dying. He's like, "I wish I was there," and he's like, "He wouldn't have done that when he was there."
Exactly. And then I was standing there with my hand on my hip, and he like bashes his head against my elbow,
and then starts like, and then walks into a wall. Who does that?
I don't know. No one who does that.
There's something truly wrong.
There's something legitimately wrong with that kid, and I'm not sure I'm comfortable being around.
Oh, and then there's a girl who's bi in the show and who wants me.
She's like constantly hitting on Emily.
I like boys.
Same. I'm not like, it's not just that she's bi, but she is weird. Like, she is this bizarre
she's unattractive
chick. And like she's like I'm not gonna say she's giant, but she's pretty close to being.
She wears tank tops and it jiggles. It jiggles. She wears tank tops and it jiggles. It does. It's really bad. And she like, God, are you one of my what did she call me?
One of her Indian buddies.
Is she one of my little Indian buddies? I hope not, but I am. God love acting.
Wait,
Yeah,
should we post this? Are we like revealing too much about the people?
No. Well, whatever. We'll take it down later, maybe. But we gotta go to dinner. So, alright, we'll talk to you in a couple hours. Ready? Mwah! Toodles!
Toodaloo!